What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we are coming with a Doctor Strange tutorial on Marvel Rivals. Now in this tutorial I will be going over everything about the character, breaking him down, each of his moves, some combos, how you should play him, and how to climb the ranks. Basically just a full rundown of Doctor Strange from head to toe. You don't want to miss it. Before we get into the video, I would appreciate if y'all could like, comment, turn on noties, and most importantly, subscribe. Please subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Starting off, we're going to start with his primary attack, the Daggers of Denok. It is a 5-round delayed hit projectile. Each projectile does 18 damage and it comes with 8 rounds. There is a damage fall off. The fall off begins at 10 meters and there is no critical hit damage. Now moving on to his next ability, his E, the Maelstrom of Madness. This is basically a burst of energy that releases from Doctor Strange, causing a lot of damage to anybody within an 8-meter spherical radius. Now it does have a damage fall off, and that starts between 5 and 8 meters. And I typically use this move to finish off a kill, or if I'm out of ammo. Now let's talk about his passive ability, the Price of Magic. While using your left click, each time you hit your opponent or deal damage with it, the numbers in the middle of the screen, that little bar, will fill up. The highest it can go is to 100. That means you're at max damage. And this is for your E ability. Once you're at max damage, or you could even use it before you hit 100, you just click E, and whenever you click E, that bar would reset. So obviously if your bar is at 100 and you click E, it will do the max damage that it can do. But the downside of his passive is that if you're at 100 and you don't click E and it just sits there, you will be affected by an anti-heal, meaning that once your passive is at 100, you get hit with the anti-heal, you're not able to be healed, so you're more likely to die. That is the downside of his passive. Luckily, the anti-heal only lasts 3 seconds. Now moving on to his shift ability, the Cloak of Levitation. This is an instant cast. Duration is 6 seconds and the ability cooldown is 15 seconds. Basically how this works is as soon as you click shift, Doctor Strange will fly up in the air and you have sustained flight for 6 seconds. Now you can move any direction, up, down, left, right, forwards, backwards, wherever you would like, and you can use any ability while you are in the air. Now his next ability, which is his right click, the Shield of Seraphim, is basically a shield that can tank up to 800 damage. It doesn't have a cooldown unless it is destroyed. If the shield is destroyed, then it has a cooldown of 3 seconds. Even if the shield is destroyed or not destroyed, there is a little bar on the left side of your screen where you can see the health of the shield. Now this does regenerate after a certain amount of time, and it will regen back to its max health of 800. Now his next ability, and what he's known for most, is his portal. The duration of the portal is 20 seconds and its cooldown is 180 seconds. Meaning you can only do a portal once every 3 minutes. Now for his portal, you are able to go in and out of it whenever you would like to. You can also shoot through the portal, damaging your enemies. You do not have to go through the portal to deal damage. You can do it from the opening of the portal or wherever you're at. Now let's move on to his ultimate, the Eye of Agamotto. When using this ultimate, it will stun whoever is in the radius of the ultimate soon as you pop it. The duration of the stun is 3 seconds, and whoever the ultimate hits, it will deal 60 damage. Now this right here is called melee weaving. It is basically, as soon as you are done using your primary attack, you want to add in a melee right after. Now you see here I'm using his primary attack, his left click, and then as soon as I'm done with that, I'm immediately hitting them with a melee. That the melee is the whip, the gold whip that you see, that's his melee. So you just spam that, you're maximizing the damage that you do on your opponent. Now another way to maximize damage, you can also add in your E ability at the end of your melee weaves. So as you see what I'm doing right here, I'm left clicking, melee, left click, melee, then use your E ability to finish off the kill. And that is the quickest way to just, finish your opponent and get the easy kill. Now another little combo I like to do to minimize damage to myself and my team, I like to use my primary attack, the left click, and then immediately after those projectiles go out, I would pop up my shield. So in that brief little cooldown of your left click, your primary attack, all of that damage is getting soaked up by the shield, and that's just maximizing your health and your team's health as well. Now let me give you some tips and tricks that I like to use when I'm looking to ult. The first thing I do is look for the healers. As soon as I spot them, I like to use my shift, and I would fly over the team or fly to the healers and drop down. While I'm dropping down, I will click my ult, and by the time I hit the ground, my ult hits, they're stunned, easy kills. That's what I do most of the time. Now another way I like to ult, I would use my portal, and then as I put my portal, I would put it above the team, and then I would jump through it, and while I'm falling down, I would ult. So they have minimal amount of time to react to the ult. They can't really do much about it. The only way they can counter is if they hear the portal and they immediately are quick to react to it. Now let's talk about his team up ability. His team up ability is with Hulk, and it's basically just a damage boost to his E ability. So whenever you have a Hulk on your team, your E ability will cause more damage because it has the gamma boost. So normally, as you do damage, bar in the middle would fill up, your cape would be purple. But now you have Hulk on your team, it is green, and the explosion is green, it does more damage, and that's really about it. It's really just a big damage boost for your ability. Now one of the main things that you should be looking for, not only as Doctor Strange but as a tank, is your opponent out of position. That is the main thing you want to look for. Anytime you see any opponent out of position, you want to get on that immediately. That one pick can turn into a whole team fight. Y'all can win that one team fight just off that one pick on a certain character. So right here you see Magneto is out of position. I noticed that, and right away I immediately get on him because there's no healers with him. There's nothing to save him. Honestly, it's just him by himself, and a tank by themselves is not doing much. So I immediately get on that, do my abilities, hit my shots, whatever, get the kill. Now they're down the whole tank. Once again, back to the point of punishing people who are out of position. We see the invisible woman that's too far up or on our side, so we immediately push that, kill her, and what does that lead to? Another pick on Magneto, because he doesn't have a healer anymore. So this is just proving the point once again that you should always capitalize on someone out of position. You have to punish them for that. Alright, so right here we are showcasing the ability to get out. You have to know how to play your life, especially as a tank. So right here I push in. I'm just doing damage, causing distraction, whatever you want to call it. I pushed up. I'm too far ahead. I'm not with my team. So I understand that. So I use my shift and my shield to get out. When I see I'm about to die, I use those two abilities to get out, make it back to my healers, get healed back up, and we get right back into the fight. As a tank especially, you have to know how to get out of a fight and play your life. You have to. That is crucial. Now right here we are showing the combo that I was telling you about, melee weaving and also using your E ability to maximize your damage. I've seen my Groot had ulted. They're free kills. They're just sitting right there. They can't do anything about it. They have to take the damage. They're free kills, like I said. So immediately, as soon as I see that, my primary attack, melee weave, primary, melee weave, then use the E to finish off kills, and just so on and so on. Back to the capitalizing off of people out of position. We see the Namor right here in his bubble, way too far up from his team. So we immediately get that pick. My Groot walls off their Groot, which was a great wall, gets him out of position, kill him. We turn around, see the Magneto all the way in our back lines. I don't know why he's there, but he's out of position. We capitalize off that. We see the Psylocke trying to go for our back lines. Instantly just turn around, get that pick. Now that I'm saying that, you also want to make sure you are protecting your healers. That is another main thing you always have to do. That is gonna keep your whole team alive. Like, you have to protect your healers. So I seen Psylocke is trying to kill our healers. Since I'm not distracted by anything else, we already got a lot of picks. Make sure you always turn around and just make sure the healers are good. I seen the Psylocke, instantly kill her, get her out the way. Our healers are good. We keep pushing forward, win the next fight. So right here we see I put up a portal instantly. Exactly what I'd be telling y'all. Look for the healers, look for the squishy characters. As soon as I locate them, put the portal above, drop down, ult right on them. They can't do anything. Like I said in the tutorial before, free kills. It's always going to be free kills. So we just drop down, stun the whole team. I instantly go for the healers, go for the squishy characters. My team is allowed to do damage on whoever else they can. And as y'all can see, we just wipe the whole team. So once again, showing how to play your life and being able to get out and be healable. You always want to be healable for your healers. Make your healers' job easier. I pushed in, had a failed ult, didn't go so well. So immediately I see I'm about to die, just shift out, shield up, get my health back. You always want to be healable. Make your healer's job easier. Make it easier. But yeah, y'all, this will be the end of the video. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Remember, make your healer's job easier. Punish who's out of position and use your abilities. Always. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Please, please, please like the video, comment, turn on noties, and most importantly, subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs. I would appreciate if y'all could sub up. But no more talking. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.